Inappropriate comment number 42.
Hey, welcome to another stream. This stream is all Emily's fault. Mm. Emily and I were talking today, and she's like, "When are you streaming next?" And I'm like, "Is this a hint?" And she's like, "Boy, you're blonde and fucking stupid."
I didn't say that. I did not.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, because that's kind of redundant.
Wow.
Ha 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 ha.
What?
So anyway, I'm like, what am I gonna stream? And then earlier today, I had done a voice call with Dana, who might be here at some point. Because I wanted to go through some stuff because I was e-wasting some stuff that I got for free last time. And I'm like, do you want any of this stuff? And then I found the box of cleaning up of memory. And then afterwards, Emily's like, "Are you gonna stream?" Hint, 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 hint. And I went,
wink, wink, blog your uncle.
What am I gonna stream? And then I'm like, wait, I got all this memory that needs to be tested. So we're gonna test memory.
We're gonna go a little darker. Fred, and he's not walking home.
Hey.
He is
No,
sideways.
He is sideways.
I'm just currently having some dinner.
Sushi.
Okay.
Sushi?
Food.
Ooh.
But it's you're still sideways.
Noodles.
Frederick.
I'm still sideways.
Yeah, you're still sideways.
There we go. No longer sideways.
Now I'm not sideways?
Nope.
Now you're
now,
not sideways.
That's weird.
now you can eat noodles.
Because I'm
Right.
sideways right now.
But the
those
phone's
noodles,
sideways.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Emily.
Yes.
Frederick, Emily.
Oh,
Nice to finally meet you.
yes. Same.
Last
Trina,
time
so
you were
what
on
are
a
you doing
train
tonight?
in French.
Last time was what?
You were on a train that was speaking in French.
That's right.
He's here in Canada. He's up in Montreal.
Oh.
So, yeah. All right, so let's say hi to the folks in the Chatamadoodle. We got Carthor, who's all excited. Carthor gave the stream a like before I even started because he knew there was mem test.
Gosh darn cats.
We got Francois. We got IDC because I can't say it the other way around because my phone keeps thinking I'm talking to it. Hey, Stinkerton.
Uh-oh. Stinks
Hello,
here.
hello.
Yep.
Let's see who else we have in the chat.
Why do I have two eyeballs staring at me?
Hey, Jesse, welcome. You don't have a basement.
Oh,
full of
there's a
junk like
Garth.
most of us. Well,
There's
hold
a-
on. Let me get down there. We got a Garth Beagle. Hey, Garth. Mike's Future Retro. Yes, we're doing mem test today because I don't have anything else to test.
Uh-oh.
News, by the way, on the two video cards that I got in the box. They
They're
both
broken?
worked. They both passed test. So go buy
And
them.
are they trident cards?
No. No.
If they were Trident cards, Justin would already have them.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I would have already messaged Justin. But one of them is $10, so go buy it.
Did you GPU mem test them?
Yes, I did.
Is it a CGA
That was the first
card?
test. That's the first card I did, or that's the first test I do.
Did you see chat,
Okay.
Trina? Somebody got a Fuji net, and it arrived.
Where? Oh, Mike. Perfect. Woohoo! Great. Glad to hear.
I'll switch computer. Phone to computer.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
DVD, Francois. DVD. The D in Justin D Morgan
No,
is
the
DVD.
D apparently stands for Trident.
I don't know how that
Would
works.
that be would that be more like Dryden?
Or maybe just dent.
No, it's just a intercap.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, I
Oh,
thought
but-
Scooby was frozen for a second there.
I might have an issue. I might need to get a new arm, because that arm
Hey, Trina.
I've tightened all the two screws I can find, and it's still doing.
Trina,
And I tried loosening them today and tightening them back up. Thought maybe, still doing the whole. It wants to keep doing this, like bend inwards. So something broken.
Soupy wants to talk to you, Trina.
Hi, Sloopy.
CDI has a question for you.
Let me see, Trina. 5-star service from your store. Woot! That's not CDI though.
Right above it.
Oh, Mike, where did you? Hold on. Hey, Ryan. So, if you follow me on a Blue Sky,
Excuse me.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Ryan.
go to Blue Sky. Actually, why am I doing it that way? I can do it this way.
Madonna.
So here in Canada, they're okay. I'm not showing that picture.
Uh-oh. Is it not safe for YouTube?
The one thing that your rotten pumpkin has done well for us is made it everybody going buy Canadian, and it's a hashtag.
The pumpkin.
Welcome back, Frederick. Should I kick off your other one?
I can do it. There.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
come on.
perfect. Okay. So let me share my screen in Madoodle.
Where's the Madoodle
Share
screen?
Antelope.
Quick, get the blur filter on.
No, it's not that bad. Jeez, you guys.
Well, you were all free. I can't show that. Whoa.
Well, yeah, that was somebody who had posted on the first on like the first thing I'm looking at. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not safe for work. Oh, then that is not what I wanted to show.
Hey, look, it's a conversation
It's
between
me.
Trina.
No,
Aw, I
no.
couldn't read all the juicy parts.
All the juicy parts, yeah.
You can always play it back.
You can always play it back. Just pause it at the screen.
There was a conversation about my sandwich.
Yeah.
So that's what they're calling it these
No.
days.
Why is it? Well, anyway, all right, there we go.
Sloopy, were two melons trying to get married?
No,
So-
that's why they can't elope.
Yeah.
So, where can you buy them? You can buy them here at computersofpride.ca and go to
No,
sale.
somebody is, should probably put that right inside the old, YouTube chat. Just saying.
Cable not included. Instead of
We can
batteries.
totally do that. But yeah, sorry, you keep seeing all my stuff. But yeah, you can buy them on this page, but I did make a post on a Blue Sky about it and use the hashtag buy Canadian because that is trending right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you can buy it. CDI, hint, hint, CDI, the link's in the chat. Go buy one. Do it now.
Even if you don't need one, just do it.
But I already have one.
Welcome back.
For the Apple?
Yes.
Well, you need a second one.
For
I've
that
got-
other apple.
Yeah, so you can communicate between two apples.
There you go.
Technically, I'm in possession of 10 of them.
Oh,
Only 10 apples.
yeah,
No.
but those are work stuff.
How do
Yeah.
you like
So-
them apples?
Prior to the stream, I was falling asleep. So I went over
You?
to the dollar store to buy an energy drink, and I decided to buy peanuts because I'm going to have the camera pointing at a screen, so no one can see me sitting here shelling and eating peanuts.
We can right now.
There's
Okay,
a
now,
joke in
yeah.
there.
Hold on,
There's,
we'll fix that.
there's a pretty bad joke in there, but I'm not going to go there.
There you go. Now you can't see.
Yeah, I just got back from going across the street to the gas station. I got some Mike's Hard Mango Lemonades.
Will y'all
Nice.
stop doing that? Because I really need a tree.
A mango tree?
No, a lemon tree.
We have one
Oh, good. Does it need to be watered?
constantly.
Oh, good. Where is it?
Oh,
I
this-
need to use it.
This here is the stack of. This is all DDR.
No, that's all
And then
plugs.
this is a really big
There
stick
it
of
is.
DDR. I don't know why.
Dance Dance
Um,
Revolution.
Never seen it that big. And then
That
behind
is
here, that stack is DDR2. So
You have
This
to
is my
test all
board.
of those. It's gonna take a night.
I haven't tested any of them yet. That's what the stream's for.
Oh boy.
And she has all night, so we're gonna be here till midnight doing this.
So this
Uh-oh.
is an Asus A7 V400-MX motherboard.
Let's let
It
you know it's gonna
works.
take a long time.
It works fine, and I'm getting a phone call. Why am I getting a phone call? So please hold.
So
Fuck,
you're on stream. Ignore said phone call. Here
It's a
comes.
shame I don't have Trina's phone number.
Is he coming down, kitties?
I think I've got her number. I should totally call her.
What are you going to call her?
It depends if she's
Not
seriously
late for
streaming
dinner.
it.
Ghostbusters.
All right. Well, she's
Oh,
on
I'm
the.
back. No, I'm
gonna
back.
go use a tree.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Stinkerton.
Well, I'm not wearing a diaper, so I'm going to go still use the tree.
From
So
outer
this
space?
board works. This board works great, except for one issue. This is a CMOS battery.
Mhm.
This is the fourth CMOS battery I have put in this computer. And every time I boot it up, it goes settings. Why would I keep settings on a CMOS battery?
Well,
Even though
maybe
they're brand
because the jumper is set to clear CMOS.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
See, I thought that. Somebody else suggested that. So one day I looked up the manual, found the jumper. The jumper, if you have it on clear CMOS, generally doesn't let a motherboard boot. But this is on keep CMOS settings.
Okay.
It's in the
So
proper
you have dollar
position.
store CR batteries.
I've tried both dollar store and ones that I pulled out of like newer motherboards.
Do you have a
whatever.
multimeter?
I do.
Check the voltage on those the Sunbeam batteries.
Well, yeah, but they're not.
Sunbeam,
But they're not
oh,
the
yeah.
sun. Some of them. So two of them are new Sunbeams that a while back.
Uh-huh.
I used the third one out of a pack. Never had the issue after. So it's not the batteries. It's the board.
No, I'm wondering
Because
the battery.
also-
No, I'm wondering if the battery's draining. Is there something
Yeah,
wrong
exactly.
with the board that's draining the batteries?
You know what? I
That-
really
that-
don't
that's-
care. I really don't care that much.
Because of the flux capacitor.
I really don't care that much. But that's the only glitch with the board. It's a glitch. I'm happy with it. It works. It does all the
Yeah, I
tests.
was thinking
Jank.
we could measure it with a voltmeter and see how much is being or
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much current is flowing or being drained from it.
One of these days we'll play troubleshoot the board.
I kind of wonder if it's got a bad ground plane.
Yeah, it might.
Something that's draining it.
But guess
Or
what?
there's a capacitor that's shorted to ground or something.
She works. Either way, she works.
Excuse me.
So
I got the black lung dead.
Garth wants to know. Does it use a CR 2016 or a 2032?
32.
There you go,
Too
Garth.
big to be-
Ryan answered. I'm just reading the
see,
chat.
there we go. Check CMOS checksum error. Default's loaded. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I just press F1 to continue
Just-
because there's only one boot
Just out of
device.
curiosity, have you flashed a new BIOS to it?
No.
Maybe the BIOS is just
Yeah, it might be
broken.
wonky. Yeah, it could be. All right, so let me.
Car battery will fix
Something-
it. Oh lord.
Is that our Hiren's boot disk? No, it's an Ultimate boot disk.
It's an
Oh, you
ultimate
don't have
boot
the
disk.
Hiren.
And no, because I don't like Hirons.
Memory.
Oh, new Hiren sucks, but Hiren's from 2012 is awesome.
Oh yeah, old Hirons is good. The
Yeah,
new
before they
stuff
took out all
is-
the pirated
sucks
stuff.
monkey balls. Yeah.
I don't have the
Oh.
Ultimate Boot CD. I should have one.
So
Go to
Garth,
should.
ultimatebootcd.com.
so Garth was saying he thought Trina bought the 2016s, not the 32s. That's why he was wondering.
Mem test. Oh, there we go. No,
Trina,
that's
Trina,
not
what
the
you wanna
new mem
do
test.
Is you want to take an extension
Hmm.
cord, cut the end off it, and feed 120 volt right to the CMOS battery. holder. That will
So,
fix
fun
the problem.
fact,
Now, I can see John doing that.
did
maybe.
that to a fan back in the 486 early Pentium era days when I was young and just starting out with computers.
Yeah.
And did not realize that the chassis on an AT system
Is
is grounded to AC ground.
Yep.
Really?
Whoopsie doodle.
My Commodore PET has a 110 volt fan in it that's like hardwired to the transformer in it. It is the sketchiest thing I've ever seen.
I'm trying to find a disc, by the way. If
And I think I
anybody's
took it
wondering what
out.
I'm doing,
I think I took it out, and it's in this
A
garbage
disc
bin
for
down here.
what?
I have a newer version of MemTest on a CD because I do. And then that way it also prevents, you can actually see what the memory is because this memory test doesn't show DDR and DDR4 and 5. So, but the newer,
You had DDR5 to test? What?
no, but I did on a customer's computer. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's
That's so
rebrutalize.
fancy.
I know, right?
I think I threw it out after the fan. It was really sketchy. It was like someone took a house fan and put it inside my Commodore pad.
That's impossible. I wired it myself. That could be the problem.
My favorite thing are the Instagram video reels where it's like it's the same voiceover. It's an old woman
There we
talking about her electrical in her house, and then the guy's like, "So who did the electrical for you?" And he's like, "Oh, my cousin Timmy." And it's like, when did
Oh,
his
yeah.
house burn down? Oh, about 2 years ago. How did you know that? And it's
Yeah.
like they'll show like extension cords running through
Yeah,
the walls.
I remember reading
The
that. thing
favorite
once.
one that I've seen was somebody took Romex,
Mm.
stripped it to the bare wires, and then plugged it into an
Yes,
outlet that
I
was
saw
mounted on the wall in
Oh,
the basement.
jeez.
Did you see the one where the outlet on the wall was the on and off switch for the lights in the shop?
Yes.
So they had to put it was literally just it was going from one pin of one part of the plug to the other pin of the other part of the plug, and they just had a piece of extension cord and they just plugged it in. It wasn't going anywhere. It was the actual like
Oh,
two
boy.
pins in the extension cord were completing the circuit.
So just to
Wow.
let people know, for
Fire
some
hazard.
stupid reason, I have 1 gig. I have two 256 gig, two 250
512.
yeah,
things.
that 512
512.
megabytes. Wow, this is going to be a long stream.
Tina,
Um,
ease down on the vodka, okay?
on this
Okay.
motherboard for reasons beyond me, because all I ever do is do two things. I
buddy.
test DDR memory, and I test ID hard drives. So I don't really know why I have a whole gig of memory on it because I really don't need it.
You know what?
And
though?
most of the time, I'm booting from a CD. Hey, Robert,
Well-
fix it.
It's there.
Um,
Oh well.
I enjoy the fact that it's such bad RAM that it has no name and it's listed as no name.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
You can see what.
You get a lot of that in especially in the DDR era of memory.
Oh God, Black Lung.
I did a 160-mile round trip today.
Wow,
Jeez,
your
Louise.
arms must be tired.
What video game was this in?
What video game? Hey,
There.
it's Emily.
It's a me,
I was about
Emily.
to say, there she is.
Hey,
All right, now Stinkerton, you're next. Okay, where's the camera?
yeah, Stinker. And actually, no, we know Stinkerton has a camera because he showed a video off where his computer was booting into Windows 10. And what was between the two monitors? A fucking
Nothing.
webcam.
Nope.
Nope.
Does she,
I didn't see that.
does she have video evidence of this or no?
Yes,
It's
I
a deep
do.
fake.
I feel like I've seen pictures of Stinkerton, but I don't know if I've actually seen video footage.
I've never
It's a
seen
deep
video.
fake.
It's a deep fake.
Nothing to see here.
Move along. These are not the droids. These are not the Snickertons you're looking for. Move along.
So you put in a drive that had Windows 10 on it or something? Was that the deal with that?
Yeah, I got a 2014 from Zodium Shady, the real Zodium Shady,
Yes. Please stand up.
2014 Mac Mini, and I bought
Yeah.
one of those PCB adapters from Amazon that lets you put in an NVMe SSD into it,
Right.
even though you didn't get the original Apple cable. But the
Mhm.
socket, thankfully, is a regular one, not the weird Apple bladed connector.
Right.
Right.
And I had a 256 gig SSD that I reappropriated from the corpse of my previous employer when it imploded.
Your previous
That I decided to put in there.
Hold on, I have
Imploded?
questions.
Ooh.
Your
Yes, I
previous
have
employer's corpse. You took your previous boss's corpse. You took a computer part out of.
I
It
suppose
will
this is a
become-
video game.
I have.
Imploded part that I'm curious about.
I'm excited. I'm excited and interested in understanding. So you killed your boss and stole
yeah.
the computer part.
He dropped Epic Loot. What could I say?
Video games have taught me that the final boss is often the hardest.
Uh-oh. So Trina, Splendid Daddy's in the chat.
I see that. Hey, David, and hi, JC.
Hey, Jesus Christ, dear.
I was
Hey,
letting
Jesus.
folks talk. And then I was just gonna wait until you guys. There was a breather
Trina,
spot.
speed this up. This is so slow. Come on, faster.
I can't do anything. It's running in AMD Athlon XP 2500 Plus, as you can see, which also limits the speed of memory, like the mem test.
I want solutions, Trina.
Not excuses.
Well, like I said, if you read the description, we're gonna see who falls asleep first, you guys or me.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be you. Come on now.
Me.
Yeah, we all entertain ourselves.
Well, Emily should be good. She slept till like 11 o'clock this morning, and it's like, haha, I got tons of sleep.
Oh,
I've been sick.
I took
still
a
am
nap.
kind of
I
sick.
took a nap, so I'm good too.
And I went to sleep. I fell asleep last night around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I was woken up by somebody phoning me at like 8:45, and I'm like, fuck you, it's 8:45. And then I went back to sleep, and the next thing I knew it was 7 o'clock this morning. So
Oh well,
Yeah.
you got up
So
earlier.
we are playing the snow roulette. So it's
Ooh.
possible that we'll have a snowstorm tomorrow, but it's
Yep.
also not possible. So
It'll be one
Schrodinger
Sunday.
snowstorm.
yeah, so it's like
well, Halifax
School or no
is supposed to
school?
get
That's the
one.
question.
Halifax
Yeah.
is supposed to get one today.
yeah, they did
We got one
yesterday.
Yep.
last night.
Oh, we got one today. It's a big one.
Yeah,
It's not finished actually.
and yeah,
And
all
then we're
the
supposed to get another one Saturday over like Saturday night
into
into Sunday again.
Yeah,
As
and
if the weather's moving
Here I am,
somehow.
chilling out,
Yeah.
relaxing in the 70-degree
And
temperature
Montreal.
weather.
And Montreal is getting the snow Sunday night. So the what's it called is currently on the Four Nations hockey game, and a lot of people I know are basically their flight was canceled. They were heading from Newfoundland to Montreal to watch this pretty big hockey game, and they're all routed.
So
They can't go.
speaking of hockey, years ago, the Canadians will understand this. There used to be Molson Canadian had two ads.
I am
They had-
Canadian.
I am Canadian ads. They had the guy on the stage talking,
Yeah.
and then they
Canadian
also
thing.
had the song.
Yeah.
And in the song is the winning goal from the 1972 summit between Russia and Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
It was a hockey thing. The first four games were played in Montreal, Toronto, Winnipeg, and Vancouver. I didn't realize Vancouver's hockey team dated back to '72, but apparently so, because they had the emblem on the ice for the Vancouver Canucks, the old hockey stick in the green, I think it was, or blue. I can't remember. But I got watching. So there's a YouTube channel called Heritage Hockey, which has all the lovely, basically all the goals from all 8 games. Because then after the first 4 games, they moved over to Russia and just played in one rink in Russia.
Mother Russia.
In Russia, rink play you.
But I'm like watching it now.
dies,
I'm a
dies.
Montreal Canadiens fan. I gotta state this for the record.
Really?
I am literally shocked shitless that Montreal won so many cups with Dryden with any goaltender in the net. Oh my God. I was watching Dryden play because Dryden was the main goalie for team. By the way, it was also the first time they used the name Team Canada.
Huh.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if this YouTube thing will go through. If I play it for 5 seconds, it won't be. Let me see.
Oh no, they're gonna get upset.
What, bud? Hey, ow.
But anyway, I was
No.
watching Dryden play net and watching the goals, and I'm like, man, it's so easy to score on these goaltenders. Like now also I'm watching it from, watching hockey in 2025 and but the difference between gameplay.
Also, Trina, I would like to say I would love to see you attempt to score goals on the 1972 Russia or
I'm
Canadian
pretty
team.
I would like
it
to
almost,
attempt to actually skate.
yeah.
Well, see,
I gotta figure that out.
In Canada, you come out of the womb knowing how to skate. It's just
Actually,
second
no, I
nature.
have no idea of how to skate.
What?
Funny story
No,
about
no,
that. My
Don't
You're-
say it.
You're
You have to
officially
keep the mystery.
you're officially Un-Canadian.
Not Canadian.
Sorry.
And hi, Eric's Edge.
Whoa,
Yeah, it's
there's
a
Eric
mem
Edge.
test night.
Go back to the stream.
So my grandparents, when I was
Night,
a kid,
Francois.
oh, have a good night. Is Francois? Oh, need sleep. Okay. My grandparents used to buy me a pair of skates every year for Christmas. Every year for Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas Day for Americans. We would go out to one of the local ponds because it was cold enough back in the day to freeze a pond by Christmas. I know, craziness, global warming, yay. And I would go out. Mom and Dad would lace me up. Mom and or Dad would lace me up, and I would go out on the ice. I would fall on my ass. I'd crawl back on shore, and Mom and Dad would skate. And that was literally rinse and repeat every Christmas for years. And when Mom and Dad moved out of the house, hanging in the basement, Mom showed me them one day. I went over. She's like, "You got to come over and see this." And you could progressively see my skates getting bigger and bigger each year.
Do you see what Eric Edge said?
Trina, that
He
just
says,
sounds
"Aren't
like
you all
you
born
just
with
didn't do a good
skates
job
on?"
of learning.
Hey, Thomas, no, we are not born with skates on. That would really,
Correct.
really do a number on mothers. How's the
but
memory?
they like the head. They're like flexible, and then after a while, they just become harder.
What?
Don't
The
even
skates.
try to.
Really,
Yeah, I
it's
was
the
gonna say,
skates.
don't confuse.
Oh, okay. All right.
You totally went
Jesus.
over. Went right over her head.
I'm like, what are
I'm
you talking
surprised,
about?
actually.
Oh my goodness! I just cleaned this desk, cat. How was it covered in cat
Beer,
hair
hockey.
already?
Yeah, best thing about Canadians, beer, hockey, and are the people. Totally,
And there's some good food there too.
Yeah, there's some amazing food.
We had.
Salt cod and pork scraps. Oh, with
Oh no, it's nothing
potatoes.
seafood. Nothing seafood.
Oh.
We're talking the French fries, gravy, and
Poutine.
Lobster, nothing pure lobster
Poutine,
from Nova
yep.
Scotia. Poutine.
poutine.
Poutine, si.
Seafood, no, but poutine, yes. Ketchup chips, yes. Oh, I love the ketchup
Okay,
chips.
ketchup chips. Yep, I can agree with that.
I think Emily can as well because I sent Emily a bag of. Actually, I'm going to make everybody the same size because watching Memphis gets boring.
Yes.
I sent Emily.
Yeah.
More, please.
More, please. I need to hit my sisters up and say, "Hey, sisters, get me some," because they're still in Maine.
Maple glazed, maple syrup glazed salmon. Yeah.
Well, maple, yeah, the actual real, straight from the tree maple syrup is so good.
Yeah.
What I'd love to.
Where else
compare
does it
the,
come from?
Yeah,
I
I gotta
would-
hit the sisters up.
We
would
don't
love-
want to ask those kind of questions here on the stream. It is a. I'll get kicked off YouTube.
That's true, Eric. It is. I mean, especially where we lived. We're right on the Canadian border for New Brunswick.
Welcome back, Ryan.
Soapy's pointing at something.
I attempted to open Counter Strike.
Sloopy,
I think
hold on,
Sloopy
hold
has
on
a
one
question.
second. Sloopy, what would you like to say?
I can talk now.
No.
You're allowed to talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. Everyone in America talks about how they can't get ketchup potato chips, but right up the road there's a potato chip factory from me, and they have ketchup potato chips all year round. I wonder how they compare to the ones that are so delicious from Canada.
Send
They
me a
don't
bake,
compare.
Sloopy. We'll compare.
They don't compare.
Yeah, these are not Lay's; these are hers. Hers is a
Yeah,
Philadelphia-
HERRS.
Yeah, they're a Philadelphia regional brand.
And her is
Yeah,
also a
but
lesbian
Lay's
dating app.
is a special kind of chips.
Yeah, Lay's are a national brand, but hers, you did not grow up in the Philadelphia area, and not know who hers is.
All I know is her is the lesbian dating app. That's all I know about hers. Cod
H-E-R-R-S?
tongue. Yes, Eric, cod tongue. Oh.
Oh yeah, all dressed up Humpty Dumptys.
Blech. I don't like all dressed.
I love all dressed.
Oh,
I
Humpty
cannot
Dumpty
stand all
ketchup
dressed.
chips.
Or
But when
Yeah.
Emily
Okay.
Emily bought my Mac Mini, I put in a bag of ketchup chips.
she did.
And I got a message from Emily after she opened it. She's like, "How did you know this was my favorite?" I'm like, "I just sent you Canadian things."
It is. No, I was just gonna say I can buy on Walmart a 4-pack imported from Canada of Lay's ketchup, $22, almost $23 US.
Emily, you're in the U.S.
I'm in the US.
Have you had Canadian ketchup chips?
Yeah.
We just had
Tina,
that.
Tina sent 'em to her.
Contact me on Discord. I'll send you some local ones, and you can tell me how they compare.
Cute.
Yeah, hers is really. Their chips are really good.
Hers ketchup potato chips.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Herrs. Yep.
HERRS.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah,
get some.
they're first. They have several factories in the greater, like within 200 miles of Philadelphia, and
Hey, Bandit.
their original first factory and their guided tours is a place that's about 12 miles north of here.
Emily, I just sent you Sloopy's Discord name.
Thank you.
Discord.
What are you doing, Kitty? Oh,
Yeah, it's hard to find me on Discord because I don't know.
What are you laughing about, Fred?
I just
Not a
saw
fan. Okay, David.
Chicken's private
David, you can no longer be my Splenda daddy if you're not a fan of pickle chips. That's all I'm saying. Dill pickle chips, amazing. I had snowberry peas tea. I never heard of that.
Oh, good.
I've replied to Stinkerton, but they're
Yeah. I just read it.
Wasn't
I'm
sure if
sorry.
I could say that out loud or not. So
Well,
Yeah,
you're on Trina.
well-
You're on Trina's stream, so I mean, pretty much anything goes.
something you
Let me
have
see.
to remember.
Hold on.
Something you have to remember is, in general, in the United States, most men's first introduction to such things is a certain type of video. Whereas me,
Depends on the state you live in. There are certain red states that it's another kind of
Yeah.
same sex.
me on the other hand, my introduction to such things was my sister and my cousin. So it doesn't hold that allure, so to speak, as it does for many men.
Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna read out what Stinkerton said in the private chat because that's just funny. And see if Emily gets the joke. Wait, a lesbian app is called Her. It's just Her, by the way, not hers. I thought it would have been called Muffler.
There's always one. Always one.
Yes,
Right?
Yeah.
'cause you know that old joke. They didn't understand what I want, and they got me a timepiece. I
Yeah.
think I would prefer the timepiece.
I'd like to watch. I'd like to watch.
Oh, we lost Ryan.
Ryan? Yeah,
I lost Ryan again.
he keeps trying to do stuff and it doesn't like.
The conversation got too edgy for him.
So what I'm doing, the reason I'm testing the memory that's on the board, just to show that the board works, we don't have any issue with the memory slots, and also to see do we have any actual memory or issue with the memory. So
That's still
there's a
chugging
local
along.
Scottish
Good Lord.
bakery in Detroit that had sausage rolls, brides, I don't know,
Varieties.
brides, fem cakes. That
Fern
just
fern
sounds-
cakes.
Oh, sorry, Fern. It's just, I read it as fem cakes. I need to
I think
enlarge
it's-
my screen. Apparently,
Yeah, you need
Black
to
and
learn how
white
to read.
pudding.
Pudding.
Yeah, Thomas Armstrong. It's not that I have memory issues. It's just that the contacts are corroded.
Yes. Well, it's like I was talking to somebody the other night. They
The
came to buy some.
men's app is called Sausage Rolls. Good one, Robert.
Love
That
it.
was an image I didn't need.
No. It's called grinder because there is meat involved.
Oh God! In a roll.
Thomas Armstrong. Yeah, when I did my memory upgrade in the early to mid 80s, unfortunately they gave me a good deal on some MT RAM, and I didn't know any better.
I think, David, I think the issue isn't the memory. I think it's between the computer and the chair.
Yeah, there's no PebCat issues over here. It's the stupid computer. It didn't work right. He's using a
Loose
different
nut
version of
between
Linux.
keyboard and chair.
I still say it's the issue between the keyboard and the chair. Just saying.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is your issue. Yes.
Oh, there's hair in between also.
Yeah, and the blonde hair. You know, she's got all
And
kinds of issues.
wow.
David, I can't.
Screw
I'm
you
glad I
all.
didn't go that way.
Oh, I've done that to her.
Yeah.
I've said that to her. I don't know how many times over the years.
Yeah.
David, I
Hey, isn't
can't.
that
I'm
just
ill-equipped.
like that one episode in Star Wars Episode 3 between Anakin and Obi-Wan?
I don't remember. I tried to block out most of the prequels.
I mean, they're all entertaining enough. They're not the originals, yes.
No,
but they're
God,
entertaining
no.
Enough.
So episode 1, absolute shit pile. It to me, episode
I didn't
1
say it
right-
was good. I said it was entertaining enough.
just-
The
no,
best
no,
Star-
not even entertaining.
The
Complete
best Star
and-
Wars movie was released in 2012.
Which was? I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so you'll have to tell me.
Oh, I should know this one.
If it's one of the prequels, I went to go watch the one where they talk about how, it was all about how did they get the Death Star? Like, ooh, can we get the Death Star plans? And I'm just like, I went to go see it because a friend of mine paid for it. Because I'm like, he's like, do you want to go see this? And I'm like, no, because I know what the ending is. They're going to get the plans. like I already kind of know the ending. The rest of it's just gobbledygook in between that is just there to make money.
But it's part of the fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the same as episode 1, by the way, as I was starting to say, I ranked that on par with Star Trek TNG Season 1 Code of Honor. If you don't know what Code of Honor is, good for you. Do not watch it. It is horrible. It's racist. It's just an absolute stinking pile of garbage. And yes, I rank episode 1 on par with that.
And then Sloopy, are you talking about Star Killer?
No, they had a typo in the name. They called it Star Trek, but
Ah.
I don't know what the 2012 movie was. Was that Into Darkness?
no, it was Star Trek.
No, Star Trek was 2009. The original
No.
Star Trek movie. Yeah. Star
thought it
Trek
was
came out. The
the
reboot
remake
Star Trek
with,
movie.
Yeah, the
came out
remake
in
with
2009.
Chris Pine was in
Yeah.
it's 2009.
Yeah.
Oh, well then 2009. Yeah, that's it. That's
now,
That's what's
2000,
sitting
now,
all this
Sloopy,
time.
2013, which was closer to the number, that was Into Darkness.
Yeah, I just can't get. I can't get into the whole prequel stuff because I'm just like, I know where this movie's gonna end. Like,
I don't want to
Wake
hear
me
it
when
from
it's
all you
done.
kids with good memories. I'm old. I'm senile.
you have a computer in front of you.
I do?
Go it.
No, I don't. I have a computer above me,
Agree. I don't think I saw Rogue One. What
and I
was
have computer.
Rogue One was good. That has got to be
Rogue
the
One was very good.
best out of all of the non-original movies.
And I've got the greatest computer ever right next to me.
Oh, I
And-
saw Rogue One. and
I
I-
heard beeping. Who's beeping?
Oh.
Not me.
Whoa,
Oh, dear.
Who's?
It's gonna blow.
That's my alarm.
Jesus.
I have to go in about 5 minutes.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
right. You got to
Pick
go
up
watch
somebody.
old white men play old white men games. Or sorry, it's the Coco Game on Live Challenge Majig stream. Fuck if I
Majigger.
know.
It is the Coco Nation Game On Challenge live.
See, I had words in there that was roughly right.
What?
I
Cat?
said Coco Nation live and game.
I thought you were saying Coco Melon. I was getting a little worried.
I'm gonna sit still and see what she does.
Let me see. I did. Did I see Rogue
Tri-
One?
Trina streams over
Rogue
top.
One was the one all about getting the plans for the Death Star, and pretty much.
Oh
everybody
yeah,
dies.
so that's the one that I saw, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one that I was dragged to, and I just went, this is a steaming
Dragged
pile
to?
of garbage because I know where the ending's going.
Well, yeah, of course you know the ending,
do they
but it
get-
was still good to see it.
Yes.
Do they get the plans? Oh gee willigers, I don't know. Let me have another beer. Because we
Okay.
got to go see-
I don't want to ruin the ending because other people are gonna watch it, but I will say
If they haven't watched it yet,
the ending
ruin
of
it.
that movie is so well done.
Yes,
It's
Mhm.
so good.
it's so much better than Han Solo movie.
Yep, I agree. And then the Andor series, which I posted, is amazing too. It's like
Yep.
Game of Thrones and Star Wars.
And, yeah, Andor was very, very good. I still one of my favorite Star Wars. It's like one of the animated ones. I did like the Star Wars Rebels, and what was the other one called? No,
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch. That was
Bad
my
Batch.
favorite one. I was so sad when they ended it. I was like, no,
Do you know what which Star Wars I like the best?
all of them.
And it's animated. It's
Don't
the
tell
Christmas
me.
special.
I was about to say, don't tell me it's Christmas special.
Not the Christmas. No,
The one
seriously.
from
I am
78?
going to slap her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has anybody watched
There we go,
the
that's
new one, The
better.
Skeleton Crew?
Yes. That
Yes.
if you like the Goonies,
heard.
it's good.
Goonies in space.
Trina,
Yo.
for saying that, do you know what's going to happen?
Mm. Hey,
When
Mark.
you die, when you die and go to the hot place, you're going to be required to sit in a chair, like that they use like in a government facility. Not a nice, comfy chair, but one of those little plastic ones with the metal legs. And you're going to be required to sit in that and watch the Christmas special over and over again.
And I
Fine
noticed
with
that.
me.
I noticed that when Sloopy was mentioning this, he didn't say if. He said when.
When?
Yeah, that's because she just sealed her fate by saying that she is.
Speaking of that, just before Sloopy goes,
Oh, God.
so there, I was watching before the type like basically Titanic before the sinking, like all the like preamble stuff that happened to Titanic, like before it even left dock, like the crew coming on board, and apparently there was somebody who brought his car with him because he was a huge car fan. Not only did he bring his car, he also brought his chauffeur. Now, if I was the chauffeur, I would be haunting his ghost. Like I would be the ghost haunting his ghost so bad because you brought me on board and got me killed.
What are we talking about?
Oh, the Titanic.
Oh,
That's what. Oh, that explains
aboard
why I tuned it out. Okay.
What
Yeah.
kind
None
of
of this.
car?
None of this standing in front of a book going.
It was a
crap."
25 horsepower Renault, which was top
What?
of the line for its day
In 1912?
in 1912.
You better look up on the. Let's see. Let's see.
He probably, when he said you're going on a cruise ship with me to America, he was probably happy because
Oh, he
Cruise
was,
ship
but I'm
was
saying
not cheap.
after the sinking, and they both died because they did.
Yeah.
They died?
I would, if
What?
I was a chauffeur, I would be haunting this
Wait.
guy's ghost. Like
People died in
I'd be there
Titanic.
going,
Spoilers.
"You got me killed. You got me killed. You got me killed."
people died in Titanic. Thanks for the spoiler. Without
Yeah.
warning.
Game of Thrones. Someone told me some people
Sloopy.
died.
If you haven't realized it 113 years later,
What?
there's nothing. I realize for you, you don't know numbers. It's
I'm a
okay.
little-
It's 113.
Okay, so I'm a little behind on my movie list.
Why?
I
the
don't
movie
think
wasn't
Trina's
made-
gonna see it, brother.
The movie wasn't. What was which? Let me see. What am I stinkered and wait for Trina to see
Ru-
that? Blah blah. Oh Jesus.
Go up 2. Not his first, not the one about the Christmas special, but the other one.
Cable.
The Wrath.
Hey,
Oh,
Joe.
the Wrath of Khan is the best Star Wars movie ever.
Yes.
Hey, Joe.
Actually, I read it and I read it as Star Trek. Like I literally, I corrected it in my mind.
You read it? You
Trek.
read a Star Trek?
Star Wars 2.
Are you
I read it
Electric
as
kidding?
Trek, not Wars. So the people on the Titanic were all saved. Let's save by Mo. Okay, let's go.
They're saved by Burrito Place.
No, Jesse said, "Let's." The people on the Titanic were all saved by. Let's
Itchy
say Mo.
farts.
Sure, we'll go with
I'm on the
that.
floor. Hi, everybody.
And hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
All right, we're
Joe.
Hey,
talking.
Joe on the floor.
We're talking
like
about good
like
and
Elf
bad
on the
movies.
Shelf? Well, Mimtest is still going. Her first Mim
Star
test of the
Trek
night. It
2?
still hasn't completed.
It's almost done. It's at 99%, and it's about to pass. Sweet.
You hope.
And then I can just start testing one stick at a time.
Joe, I have a bunch of soldering projects I don't want to do.
What?
I love that. David Starbuck said the Titanic proved that all ships can be a submarine once.
One.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Nope. He is not.
All right, look at that. The memory that's on
Pass.
board.
Well, look, the big
Pass.
word is there again. Woohoo.
Yeah, yeah, because I got version 7 on the go.
I don't know. Results unclear.
Sophia.
Results unclear. All right, so we're gonna take out the 2 sticks
We'll go one by one.
of no name memory, which I love.
Hi,
Two
little
sticks
girl.
There
or
were-
two streets with no name.
Yeah, I'll show you the sticks in a sec. Okay, we're gonna put this stick in. It's called Elixir. Never even heard of the brand.
It's called Sophia. Pretty kitty.
Maria, Ave Maria.
That is
I'll
a
stop
very
singing that.
happy cat.
Oh yes, this is my old one of my old girls. This is the abused one. Unfortunately, she was abused before we got her. Some a-hole. You can quote me on that. Dislocated or broke her back hips.
Oh,
Yeah, we're talking
Alright.
about. I was telling about your so-so, Dave.
Oh, my so-so. Hey, you.
And she absolutely loves my brother. That's her favorite human.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you're just a
let's
spare human.
continue.
Yeah, I'm just where she chills. As soon as you notice, as soon as he came downstairs, it's
Oh,
Yep.
gone.
that's
All
the way
right,
my
let's
black
see if
hole
it
emotional
shows-
need dog is.
Oh,
what?
so it's by Nanya.
None ya?
None your business.
But I'll show the memory that I
Memory
just
name.
finished testing,
Memory name?
and you can see. Oh, Ryan's back. Hey, Ryan. Welcome back.
What'd you break, Ryan? Yeah, he's getting some frame issues.
I
there.
just had to
I'm
update my
saying
NVIDIA driver.
Epic.
So Windows had to install, or do.
Wow. So I have a MacBook, black MacBook that I'm trying to sell. Apparently, Mark saw the advertising on Facebook Marketplace in Australia. Mark, if you want to come pick it up, you're welcome to.
Trina, did you
I
hit the
don't-
wrong button? Did you put Australia instead of Canada? Maybe that's why it hasn't sold.
No, I got a few people. I had somebody yesterday who was like, who messaged me off, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, what year is it?" And he's like, "I'm like 2006. You know, it's a MacBook." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was new." I'm like, "It's a fucking $45 laptop, bud. What do you expect in 2024 for $45?
Yes.
Fucking morons." There. Emily heard the typed out version. Now you got the in person version. Sorry, Emily.
Wait. She
Totally
heard. You heard the typed out version? We got text to
It
speech.
was
on?
it was pretty intense.
I was a little upset.
Yeah, see, yeah. Happy cat again, getting scritches.
No, Do you have an extra arm?
Obviously, her
Uh,
life is much improved.
I do have 2 arms, but that was not even my arm, so no.
And
Do we
say hi-
want to know what it was? Sorry, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Soso. It's all right, baby. She was just folding a
So
blanket.
this here. I'm gonna make myself big because it's my stream.
Hey, Rudy.
But this was the stick of. Oh, sorry. Let me turn around. This was the stick of memory. If you look here, it literally is no name. Like there's
Jesus,
nothing.
that is the most generic stick of RAM I've ever seen. I think I sold that back in 2000.
I think somebody in this community made that.
And hey, Rudy. Yeah. So this is why it's called no name, because like literally. Sorry, you can't really see it, but yeah, there's like
baby.
no name. It just says PC 400, 512 megabytes. So yeah.
Yeah. So Dave left. I got my cat back.
Classic RAM for value PCs.
Yeah. It works fine enough for what I want to do. So I don't even know why I have 512, like
Why give you my
gig
mic,
stick in it,
kitty?
or like 1 gig memory.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
Joe.
Hi,
You're not on the
Joe.
you're not on the floor anymore.
No, I'm doing boring things.
Like
Do my
Mimcast.
solder work for me.
Counting,
Hey, Duder.
filling,
Oh, no cat
And
butt, no
posting.
butt sniffing on stream.
all of the
You
above.
tell him so.
Oh, and by the way, Mark, it actually would be cheaper for you to buy it from me in Canadian dollars, because yeah, wow.
And Joe Mark says hi.
I've never seen a country that our dollar is actually better than yours. It feels like I'm an American looking in at Canada right now.
What's the exchange rate right now?
So right now, if $45 Canadian is $50.22 Australian.
What about US?
Oh, I don't know.
Penny.
I just was like, let me see,
Oh.
to USD.
There you go.
So if I do $45 Canadian, it is $31.70 USD. So almost the same. Like $10 in the difference.
Yeah. Damn Cheeto. So what
No,
is-
we're
I've
not
spent
paying tariffs.
Nearly
We're not
$80 sending this box already. Over 80. $88 sending this box. Because the first time I sent it, they refused it for incomplete customs information. I used the information the Postal Service gave me.
That sounds like a government. That sounds correct. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm grumpy. Moving on.
Sounds legit.
No, that's okay.
I
I'm sure it is.
would be grumpy too. $80 is a lot for, especially for
Package.
prepaid postage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ate all of last week's profit on this one box, trying to get this box to South Korea. It's fine. It's all good. We do it for the love of the game.
Look
Yeah,
at
that's right, Mark.
all
Yeah,
that-
45 is about
Damn.
50. So actually, let me reword that. It's the difference between the Australian and Canadian is better than between the US and Canada, because it's only $5 in the difference, not 10.
Do you know?
Brain.
You know
Don't
what,
do that.
guys? I think Joe needs more cameras.
Yeah,
I
I
have
can't
camera envy.
quite make out the exact layout of his basement.
Well, it is. You got the main area where his workbench, the shipping station where he's at now, then another angle of his work area. Then you got his actual desk. Then you got the storage area, which is the darker area. And then you got the printer room.
With something currently
Okay.
printing.
But yeah, Mark,
Always
if
something
you
printing
want,
in his,
I
his
c-
computer.
I-
His print
if you
thing.
want to buy it, I will gladly ship it to Australia. Just don't ask what the shipping is going to be, because
And don't ask for the cable.
Don't ask. Don't. You can pay the shipping, but you're not actually gonna get anything. That's how
Why is
expensive
Joe
it is.
big?
Because we were spying on you.
I was explaining the layout of all your cameras.
Okay.
I said you needed more. But I like the new
Okay.
the fact that you got a printer area, storage area, and then your workspace. It's awesome.
I have more cameras
And
than that. They're
shipping
just not
area.
all there. Like I've
Is that-
got
How's your bandwidth with all your cameras?
that camera.
Oh yeah, the bench cam.
Got
Yeah, it's got multiple bench cams. Yeah,
that
that's actually
camera,
floor cam, I think.
which isn't working right now because of reasons.
Scope cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being done.
If I didn't have two of them, I might.
Where is side cam? It's
Yeah,
over.
Trina, he says if he didn't have two of them, he might.
Let's see what
That's
I'm
true. He
doing.
does have a microscope cam too. That's true. He does.
Yeah,
I do. It's just being freaking dumb right now. This connector doodle right here just doesn't like to stay plugged in.
But Mark, you need a third one because 3 is a better number than 2.
It's a higher number than 2 for sure.
It is a higher number.
There, I fixed it.
Yay!
You know what I did? I plugged it in. It likes to like be not plugged in.
It needs
For reasons.
power?
All
What's
USB
that
cameras
way?
are dumb. Yep.
I thought it was
Think
Wi-Fi
so.
power.
Wi-Fi
Yeah.
power.
Where you going, baby? All right, girl. Yeah, so I did some
Static
screen
electric
cleaning in
vehicle.
my area. If you noticed, there is one monitor missing that used to be right there. My cat, that Bella cat right there.
Hate it.
So, yeah, she bit the corner again, and it now had a 1-inch area up in the top right-hand corner that was all messed up and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna take it down because that's only on Linux machine and only gets turned on every once in a while. So, and then I took all the desktops down and set up stands and stuff on the floor to put them all down under the desk because that way the cats can't get on top of them and eat the walls and monitors and things. When I say
Ryan,
cats, I mean Bella.
What are you playing?
Counter Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Counter Strike or Counter Strike 2?
2.
Counter Strike 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, I think that's
David was just asking, are you playing CS2? And all I could think of was
Yeah.
like CSS.
yeah.
I'm
Dave
like, I
Dave
have no
plays
idea.
that a lot, or used to anyway. I don't know if he still does.
This is how much of a gamer I am.
Fartnut
CS2?
is funner.
No. You have to play World of Warcraft.
That's me. I'm the
I
crack guy.
left that so long ago, and I'm glad I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, I love. Oh,
Yeah.
did you see what they're bringing? They're finally bringing
I haven't
player
played in
housing.
15 or 20
Can't
years.
wait.
Canadians, be on alert.
What?
Vintage Computer Federation is trying to plan a VCF in Montreal.
Yeah, from
Really?
Montreal. Yeah,
Frederick, where are you at?
I've been
Montreal?
talking to the what's his name?
Why aren't they doing it in
Is it
Toronto?
Nicholas? I've been talking to him.
Nobody likes Toronto.
Even less people like Montreal.
I know. I was just saying that because it's true.
Anyway,
Montreal.
Because no one would show
Yes,
up in
Rudy,
Vancouver.
Montreal.
Because it would be cheaper, in essence, for VCF to do it in Toronto. Why? Because you don't have to have French and English in Toronto.
And
your
Rudy, for
signage.
your comment about the CRT, my brother has two, I think, but I think only has one of them set up, and he puts on micey videos so the cats can smack at the mice and not have to worry about them damaging anything.
So has this been announced anywhere? Is the VCF in VCF Montreal?
Blue Sky.
They're doing
Steve,
they're doing a survey to see.
I reposted it.
Oh, they're doing it to see the
You
interest.
reposted it?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
let
Yeah,
me-
they're looking to
let me
see
go
if they're
Blue
doing
Sky.
they're doing a survey to see if people are interested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
WoW
it's
is
computer
WoW is doing
museum.
really well.
Oh my God.
WoW always does well. I mean,
Blah blah blah.
blah
We
blah
need
blah
your
blah blah
input.
blah blah. Memtest, blah blah. Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry.
Sorry, I'm looking at the thing.
I just tripped
Pre-survey.
the cat. I'm sorry, old girl. I moved my hand right when you stepped. I'm sorry.
I'm taking the pre-survey survey. Let me see. Very likely.
Don't mention Toronto. Just say yes. I want one in
Oh,
Canada.
there's a survey for what?
It's a sir.
BC,
Actually, hold.
Montreal.
Sorry,
where?
Frederick. I apologize for my previous statement about Montreal, seeing how you're Quebecois. I apologize for nothing, but I said it. So yeah.
I'm gonna put.
So where's that
I'm
link?
gonna
I can,
hold on. I'm
I have
putting it
no
in.
room to talk.
Just hold your panties, Frederick. Jesus, here. There's the English
Love you,
link,
Frederick.
and if you want to, you can also take the French link because
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna put
The Kringlish glink.
yeah.
Frederick, your work on your single board computer inspires me to pine away about my own single board computer never getting.
What primary role would you be attending? Ooh, I could be a staff. Ha ha.
Is there an option for a future takeover? Because that would be Trina. She already took over the other one, the work or whatever it is.
I have not
Work?
taken over work.
You tried.
Please rank how
Really?
important these
Okay.
elements are to you.
Yes, I can.
I'm
I'm gonna put your beautiful face on camera.
Very
sometime.
likely.
What desktop has availability monitoring and is offline? Oh, that computer. Well, she's dead now, so that doesn't really matter. So.
Oh, shitballs.
Here's my tuxedo. Here's my tuxedo.
General Talks moves up. There we go.
Hi, everybody.
I will
What
wait to do a
vintage-
presentation there. Well, then, Rudy, what you need to do is get on that link and do whatever Trina's doing.
What
I get to
vintage
order-
computers or technology do you want to most? Do you most want to see at VCF?
Vibrator technology.
Emily's like, huh? I don't know if there's a comment or something she's reading, but she eventually went, huh? Well, hello, Biddy.
Wait. Does this mean
Hi,
this might
baby.
get some of you Yanks up to Montreal?
No.
Oh,
Oh, somebody get you, girl? Oh, you got a boo-boo.
Now Joe gets to play the. Let's see if this website will allow me to make an order this large.
All right, I'll leave it alone. Yeah.
Oh,
somebody
it's
got
letting
you,
me
Biddy.
Says-
That's probably Duder. You're my Casper's here, Trina.
Yeah, I'm busy filling this out.
Easy go, kitty. That's the only downfall
no,
about
where's
having
the
so
camera?
many dang cats. They're always in your face.
I'm sleeping on my computer.
What's that?
Nice.
Happily out cold.
Like
yeah.
the computer in front of you or another?
No,
one?
to my side.
You have one cat or two cats?
I have two.
Two. Okay. Okay, so you need 9 more. Catch up to me. Let's go. Yeah, everybody calls me crazy because we have so many cats, and I was like, well,
All right, please
They need
provide
home.
any. So it says, please provide any thoughts or suggestions on how we can make VCF Montreal 2026 be a successful. So I'm going to say invite Mac 84
Well,
And
he already knows.
goes computer.
obviously Joe
Museum?
knows.
No. But I
It's-
realize they know. I'm saying
Ooh, Garth
invite these
Beagle.
people.
Get the beagle in there.
The guy who's running it, or the Nicholas, he's already, Ron and the gang already know,
Oh, I
and
realize.
are willing to attend.
But
I wonder
they
if there's
said-
any coincidence that I
but they're
decided
asking.
today to get.
They're
my
asking me
passport.
how can they make it a successful event? I'm saying invite Steve, invite Joe, and invite the the Stop Bits.
Anybody even here?
Yes, baby. My love.
I was looking for this today.
Bits all to perform. There you go.
Bonjour.
I'm not just saying
Hey,
invite them. I'm saying invite them to do talks things.
I think that comes with
To
the
do the
territory
thing
of
with the mouth
going.
words.
Whoa. Oh, you want? Okay, you tell me you want some nummies. All right.
Oh, I could stay with Frederick. Sweet.
Run, Frederick, run. It's a trap.
in the future, which of these areas would you prefer location for vintage? Toronto, baby. Like, yeah.
You're still running the old version of DevQuest.
World of Retro Computing.
New Brunswick.
Go.
Memory passed.
Yeah,
Frederick.
me too. I am following.
You're on muted. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, memory pass. Oh, thank you.
Time for the next one.
I'm still working over here, my day job. Yeah, I slept in late.
Me too.
Well, I
Hi.
slept in late today because my
Hi,
cold.
Fred.
I'm still doing stuff to try to get it done.
See you, Fred. I didn't hear Fred.
I also have
I
to
said bye.
kick off. So
No, Ryan, we can't leave. No. Oh.
And then there were 4.
Now we
Now,
need
Trina.
is Jason to leave, and then all the boring people are gone.
Hey now.
Wow.
Shots
That's it.
fired.
I am gonna
Oh,
get you.
sorry, Jason, you're still here.
I am gonna
Whoops.
send you all kinds of cat butt pics.
I was projecting. I apologize.
Yeah,
I love it.
I guess I could be boring because I don't do half the stuff you,
You
guys
are.
do. I'm just here.
You are feline moral support.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay, so I'm gonna try that really tall stick of DDR memory. I don't know.
I
I've
mean,
never
just-
seen it so tall, but
I have a
Just look at this
suspicion
pile
that
of cats.
it's registered or ECC memory.
yeah, but ECC memory works on this computer, which is nice. Like this board just
It's old.
it's DDR. It goes
Mhm.
okay. I'll accept anything because I've tested ECC in this.
So
However,
what you're
Charge
saying is that
tariffs.
that board is very. You know what? We're not going to finish that thought.
That board is a
Moving
board.
on.
oh, finish the thought, Stinkerton. Come on.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
It's why I
filter kicked
invited
in.
you to the stream.
Can't do it.
You can do whatever you want on the stream, basically, minus
But
flashing or something.
all it's doing at me is giving me a solid it's giving me a memory error. So oh no, it just went into my recycle box. What a
Trina,
shame.
that link didn't work. What link, Rudy? Oh, that
Oh,
bit
probably for
dot
the
whatever
survey.
we did one.
The survey.
Let me
I
see.
thought I copied it over, right though? Because if I try to I can't just
Yeah, I can't even
'cause-
click on it, so I have to go like this and then copy.
No, it worked for me.
Go to. That worked for me too.
surveymonkey.com/r/q6gc9v6.
Gave you 13
There you go.
questions to answer. Yeah, it worked for me.
there you go. So it's an issue between the chair and the computer.
Yep, just highlight it, right click, and then go to the.
Or
Link
copy it.
to-
Just highlight and copy.
You don't have to copy. Just right click and go. There's a go to automatically takes you there.
Oh, why is my camera so there? we
Oh, that was
go.
bright. Oh, holy blue light, Batman.
All right.
See,
so
this is why I
gotta
have a
go
white
back.
background.
Well, I'm sitting in the
How long
dark
did it
right
take
now,
you
so
to get
it
to the
was. it's-
Royal Military College? I don't know. Over 6 hours? Because what country do I live in? Canada. Damn right.
What country do you live
Thank
in?
you for taking out your survey.
What country do you live in? The non-Cheeto country.
Ta-da! Look at that. I just finished the survey. And
Much probably
Nicholas, let's give you a Lickamadoodle and
Yeah, you can tell Dave and I are brothers.
there. We have another stick of memory on. This is going to be. I am not streaming that entire pile, by the way. Just let you know.
What's that? You're doing the whole thing going to midnight? All right. Well,
No.
in an hour, I do have to mention. Remember, in an hour, I think Justin's streaming, possibly.
Yeah, I know.
Question mark?
Yeah. Justin DVD Morgan will be streaming.
Justin Dankenstein McMorgan.
Dankenstein.
Frankenstein
Sure,
McMorgan.
why not? Oh.
Yes, Rudy. Well, we will all be there if you stream for your 60th birthday. We will all be there. Yes. Now, when's your birthday?
Rudy,
What
okay,
March?
Rudy,
What day
I'm
of
gonna
March?
be Rudy. I'm not actually being facetious or sarcastic this time. I know it's unusual. You're turning 60. You definitely don't look like you're 60. You look amazing for your age. So,
What day's your birthday, Rudy? What day of March?
well, yeah, I would totally be down to join you for a birthday stream. But yeah, you totally don't look 60, Rudy.
Yeah, you look
You
more
don't
like
look.
70.
You don't look a day over 58. No, I'm
St.
teasing.
Patty's Day. All right, we can get some green beer.
There we go. Get all liquored up.
Green beer should not be drunk. There's just
I don't
something
drink
wrong
green
with
beer.
that much
I
food
don't. Well,
coloring.
I when I go to the bars, I get IPAs, and they don't turn that green because it's more expensive beer. They just turn the cheap beer green,
True.
like that. That what I call pea beer.
Yeah, if you're
It's
drinking
not.
that, then the food coloring is just added flavor, anyways.
Yeah, I actually add some texture to the drink, so to speak.
Tastes like happy. I'm not
Natty
really
Ice. Oh god,
Natty Ice.
barf. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, people think I'm younger than I am as well. So it's being Canadian. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
yeah. People
Bud
think you're,
Light, Miller
people
Lite,
think you're
Natty
70,
Ice.
not 60. That's what they think. Yeah.
You look like you're like 32, 33.
What?
See, this
That's
is
all.
why Emily and I are amazing friends
Because she lies to you.
because she lies to me all the time.
I'm just gonna say, Trina and I are the same age.
So
Yeah,
we're both
and
32.
let's see.
That's surprising.
Emily,
Trina looks a
we're
lot
both-
older than you do.
I don't think so.
I think so.
It's because she's got blonde hair. It's misleading.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm younger than all of you.
And there goes.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, ACM.
Love you, Trina. You're one of my
Oh
favorites.
god. Okay, so Trina, what year were you born again?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
No, I think we're born the same year.
No, we're a year apart. You're older. You're a year older than I am.
Oh,
old man.
that's right. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
And then my brother's a year older, 2 years old. So we got 75, 76, and 77. All right, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Carther said I would say 35 to 37. So
Yeah, he
I'm
just
gonna
said if
say-
he
I'm
doesn't
gonna
get
say-
banned.
I'm gonna say Emily and I are both 36. We're gonna go in the middle of this.
I like that idea.
And
Yeah.
then of course, I've got this beard thing that it shows my age, and the fact I don't have hair up here. Yeah, old.
And I fortunately have blonde hair that is staying blonde for now.
What? I'm not saying
Although my ex
anything.
used to, although my ex
You know
used to
what?
like,
You're going to make me go on camera, aren't you?
Yes.
yes.
You're going to make me go on camera because I was born in '78 and I do not color my hair.
I don't have any hair to color.
All right, come on stream, Carter.
Come
Turn
on,
on your
man.
camera, Madoodle. Okay.
I need to grab something.
Yeah, Carter come on stream. Rudy come on stream. Stingerton
Well,
get on
Rudy,
camera.
I think Rudy's probably working, so
That's no excuse. You get on stream anyway.
poor Rudy.
I'm working and trying to figure out DNS and search stuff.
Anyone recommend the easiest streaming software? This is new to me. Yeah, whatever. Rudy.
So I just simply use StreamYard. That's it. That's all I use. I don't use any software. I just go to the website. I can create in StreamYard. You can create you just have to link your YouTube channel to it.
And when are you gonna
and
have
then
what,
you
10 people?
Up to 10 people. Yeah.
10 people. Okay.
And that's all I use.
All right.
You can also
I
use
guess I'll
OBS as
turn my
well.
camera on.
There he
want, like-
goes.
If you want like 50 gazillion settings that you got to try to figure.
Did I?
Look at all the shells and things. My cats are blasting that room.
So
Hi, everybody. I'm dumb.
there it is, my natural hair color.
I see either a Yoda or a Grogu back there.
And you
They do exist.
I do exist. I am
You
human,
do.
He is
Yes.
a real. He
but
is
I am
a
a
real
ginger,
boy.
therefore.
Oh gosh. I was so bored earlier today. I'm just glad there was a stream to join.
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's all I use, Rudy, is I just simply point a camera and I turn on StreamYard and away I go.
Sleep.
You're right.
Now, that being said, I don't have any of the fancy
Farty.
like some of the settings that other people have on their streams.
You don't have a
the
fancy
transitions
voice
and-
changer or anything?
No, I have nothing.
Hello. Voice changer.
But the voice changing is so much fun.
So, Rudy, there's two answers to that. It's yes and no. There is a free version. You will get stuck with the duck logo in the upper right, if I'm not mistaken. So like if I do this as an example, Emily would be covered with a duck right now.
Quack,
With the free version?
quack.
With the free version, right. And you can only have up to 6 people on your stream. If you pay for the next version up, and it doesn't matter what version you pay for, you can only have a max of 10 people. So
You can use Talk
which is kinda-
Studio and pay way less money and not have a lot of those limitations.
yeah, you could do that, but then what the hell? Oh, my head blocker was just updated. You could do that, but it's also an absolute shit ass piece of software. That I
Yeah,
won't
but it
recommend.
costs 1/8 as much. So you're getting.
Yeah, I understand that, but you also get 1/8 of like what you can do here.
No, Rudy, I think she uses the free version of StreamYard.
Tell you what.
No, I pay for mine.
Give me a big red.
Oh, you do? Oh.
If you notice, there's no duck.
There's no quackers.
Quack, quack? What? Quack?
But yeah, I pay for mine.
Minus us.
Ah, okay.
But I'm not a huge fan of the other stream programs. So.
Of OBS.
And Dave uses the
No,
same
not
thing, right?
OBS. It's
No, he uses
Stream-
Talk Studio.
Streamlabs or Talk
Oh.
Studio. That's it.
Ah.
And I'm not a fan of it at all. And Dave keeps saying, "Well, it's in beta," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's been in beta for over a year now. Like, fucking do something with it or shut it down."
You know what? 3/4 of what Google has is still technically beta.
Well, okay.
In the words of our
True
friend
that.
Rob,
I mean, Google.com is still in beta for crying. I'm just kidding.
No, but that's how they get rid of stuff, right? They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Gmail is in beta. We're just gonna end of life it next week. Have a great life."
Yep.
They better not. I pay for that service.
I have it on reasonably good authority that the reason why Google had so many services that were always in beta was promotions and bonuses were awarded to launching new products and services. There is nothing tied to maintenance or sunsetting, or it's all about build it and launch it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, and everything I've used that's Google based has been decent enough. You know?
By the way, I would love to know who has the Gmail account of info@gmail.com.
That'd be
So
me.
I get these scammers that contact me and they're
I'm
like,
just spamming you for fun. That's all me.
"Oh, it's all with different accounts." But I'll get a message, "Is this available?" And I go, "Yes, it's available." Usual reply. And they'll go, "I'm out of town for days, weeks. I don't know.
Months,
I'll pay
years."
for the item, but I'll pay for the item now, so you don't have to worry about it. Just send me your email address and I'll e-transfer it to you." And of course, scammer. And they always say the same thing. "Oh, it's come from my business account. Make sure that you check your spam because sometimes it doesn't go through," which is horseshit. It's like you understand you're contacting a business. Like, I understand how this works. You don't need to do that. Anyway,
Unless
it's
it's
basically it's a scam. Like if I called my bank one time and I'm like, "So this is the email address that is attached," and the guy's like, "Yeah, don't do anything with that."
Dave,
But-
you use YouTube. That's Google.
Yeah, see, Google has so much of my data from the very, very early days of the Moto Droid that there's just no way I can get all of it back.
Everybody stare at Joe's butt.
And really,
Hi,
I wouldn't be
everybody.
worried about.
Look at
I
my
wouldn't,
hat.
with everything that's been going on in the States, I wouldn't worry about Google having your information right now, as in people who are not authorized has your information right now.
Yep.
Oh.
Like Elon Musk.
The government gave my social security number away already.
Nice. Hey, low level. I
Low
nearly said
level.
low level one. Hey. But anyway, yeah. So I started giving them. I gave one person info@gmail.ca. It's a really fun.
falling. Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, that email address doesn't exist." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I put .com and they're like, "Okay, thanks. I just sent the email." So now that's the email address I use for scammers.
You know what email address I use for scammers? It's called junk mail.
Oh, I don't even
Yep.
bother. I just come up
Spam
with
filter.
info. I literally type in info@gmail.com. I had 3 scammers today. I just copied and pasted it into each of the chats. And
Yeah.
2 of them were like, "Oh, I sent it from my business account." I'm like, "Oh, you should really go talk to this
Yeah.
person because they have the same problem."
Just set up rules where it's mumbo jumbo. It automatically goes to your spam thing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't bother. I just do not bother. It automatically goes to my spam because it's spam. But I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
not even bothering to have to go into my junk folder for that.
Oh no, I just set up rules so that automatically some of it still hits the inbox.
I like that. David
I
Starbucks
use-
says I
yeah.
use Trina'sTechnobabble@gmail.com for spam. Love it. Love it. All right, Mark, have a good night or day if you're in Australia. Anyway, and then the third person is like, "Oh, you just need to click on the link and you'll automatically get the money." And I'm like, "I don't click on links from scammers, thanks." And that was the end of our conversation.
Click here to be nope.
No. Yeah.
Click this PDF like Linus Tech Tips did.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We're at 94%. We're getting there.
Fun
On the
fact, that
second
happened at the
effing
company I used to
stick.
work for about 2 or 3 years before it folded. And one of the people responsible, or one of the people who did it, was the CFO, or not CFO, VP of Sales. That's what it was.
Just because they get the high position doesn't mean they're smart.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're trained in sales, not how to detect scams on emails. So I'll give them credit.
But common sense. Oh wait.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but when the email was supposedly from the CEO about an immediate purchase
Yeah.
that needed to be done, wouldn't you think that, especially when that person reported to the CEO, they would have like reached out and gone, "Hey, I just got this. Can you confirm this is like real?"
I like what my brother said. I've had the same email address for 27 years. I've got more spam than Hormel can make.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Go on a trip with me around my shop as I.
How?
Yay.
Arthur, what I don't understand is why
You
you're
guys
still
won.
using Windows.
What?
Donut
Windows?
All I'm gonna
stand.
say.
Garth is here.
How many? I'm
North
gonna
Door.
just do low level. I just wait till it comes up and says passed, and then I shut it down.
Oh, I hurt myself.
Enough to go. Okay, it's good.
2002.
Yeah.
And it's only 23 years.
Aston. Lights.
I used to do this a lot. Yeah, I do it a lot now because DDR memory is old and it's failing. Like I've already thrown out 1 stick and I've only tested 2 sticks out of the pile. So
I thought
So
you
car-
tested 4 so far.
no, but
The
out of the
third.
pile, I tested the 2 that were on the board, so I'm not
Yep.
really counting those. Out of the pile, I've tested 3, and the middle one so far has gone. Yeah. So
And Carther, which Linux distro you think about moving to?
yeah, what distro are you gonna go with? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you don't want to have
Hot.
a Office Space, is it Office Space the movie?
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't want to have an Office Space moment and just go, what the fuck does this mean all the time? Like what they did with the printer, don't use Debian. There we go. It
Yeah.
passed.
So
That's all I'm gonna
let's
say.
see.
Debian and I were not good friends. I spent a lot of time going, what the fuck does this? And then I'm like, I went to go do sudo app install. And then it's like sudo's not, I'm like, what the fuck?
So Stinkerton, you said Pop OS.
My knees
Did you use Cosmic or just Pop OS?
Cosmic.
Yeah,
That's
was
what's
my
running on
favorite.
both my Bridge box and my Garage Workshop.
Has it become an official release yet, or is it still in beta?
As far as I know, it's become an official release.
Okay. Because last I used it was still in beta, and then It was working fine for a long time. Then I did one of their updates, and it decided it didn't like something, and I had to reinstall.
Oh,
Hmm,
okay. So
weird.
we're getting the same memory error beep on this stick. I'm going to take it
Uh-oh.
out. I'm going to take it out once the light goes off. Because there's a little LED light. I'm going to take it out. You're not seeing what I'm doing, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to reseat the memory. I heard 2 clicks, one on either side, so it's in there.
That's
That's
she
what
said.
he said.
You got the she and the
Jinx.
he. Oh boy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We got a solid beep. So
So
yeah,
this right here is gotta be my favorite Linux machine right here. It's my iMac 2011 iMac running MX Debian.
I just put
all right,
Mint
Mark. Have a good
22.1
night
on this
Hi, Mark.
2014 Mac Mini.
or good day. I think he's in Australia, so good day, mate.
Yeah, it's morning there for him.
Yeah. Or mid after. Yeah, about afternoon, like
Hey,
noon.
Mia.
But the nice part is, I mentioned to, like we were talking about this yesterday as well as this morning. By the way, if you're not a Patreon to Veronica Explains, what's wrong with you? Because you get to hang out with great people like myself and Emily.
That'll be the reason
you
why I
have to
haven't
be
joined yet, because it's Trina's there.
Wow. Thanks.
I'm kidding.
I thought I was.
I know. Yeah, I know, right?
But so
Wow,
who's this Veronica
2:26
person? Please
a.m.
tell us more.
Veronica Explains is basically Linux mom.
Mhm.
Yep.
Is you
Hey
can-
John.
Hey, John, welcome. You haven't missed a stream. And by the way, I'm only on my 3rd stick technically since 7 o'clock. So
And she's doing a 24-hour stream, just so you know. So just stick
I'm
around.
not doing it funny.
No,
but
I didn't say you were going to be
streamathon.
here. I was saying Mimtest is just going to.
It's a streamathon. She's trying to get more subs.
Yeah. No, actually,
She
if I'm
would
gonna-
not last.
if I'm gonna
past that
do that-
4-hour stream.
John is on hiatus
Yep.
from streaming for a bit. We also have Tech Ambrosia who's on hiatus. So I could
Moving.
actually do like an 8-hour stream on Saturday and cover
Do
both
it,
of their spots and
do it,
just keep
do
going.
it. Okay, y'all heard it here, folks. She's doing it.
I said I could.
No, you said you
In
would.
before.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to see if you can actually do an 8-hour stream.
So wait a
Jesus,
minute.
I'd be so bored.
If you did want to do a
That's-
long stream, why do you have 2 spots on Saturdays?
Because John normally streams at noon on Saturdays, and then Tech Ambrosia streams at 6. And I don't want to break
Right,
up.
but
I
I'm
don't have
asking
to
why
2
you
streams.
have a spot at 6 and your normal spot.
I don't have a normal spot.
Not on Saturdays.
No,
Ah,
on Saturdays.
okay.
Yes, it's
I'm
like
t-
you said, it's
John
John
normally,
and Amber.
John normally has noon, and then Amber has 6. So I was just thinking I just would take both their spots and then just combine it into one big mess of a spot.
Well, oh, hi G.
Trina said
Oh.
spot.
Ooh, it's a 1 gig stick. By the way, we're testing
Ooh.
from
One whole
Transcend.
Okay, now that I've heard of. I've heard of that brand.
8 hours of Memtest. Yeah, it could be 8 hours of Memtest because
Oh, Transcend? They're still around.
Yeah, 8 hours of stream.
Actually, we'll probably be on Dave's Sunday stream this Sunday.
So back to Veronica before we went off
Yes,
the tangent.
Linux Mom.
Yes, so she's Linux mom. Go check out her channel on YouTube. Veronica Explains. It's exactly what it is. But she also has a Patreon, and I think for as little as like $3 a month. If you subscribe to her for $3 a month, you get access to a private Discord server that she set up for Patreons.
Yep.
So, and that's where Emily and I started hanging out together. And then the next thing I knew, one day I logged into my Blue Sky and I'm like, oh my God, Emily's following me. It's not like a porn bot. This is amazing.
I think you would probably prefer a porn. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I really don't. I have it's funny, this porn bot followed me today and then refollowed me under like a different handle. but the same link to the OnlyFans page, which is funny. Because I opened them both up in new tabs, and I'm like, oh, look, it has the same link to the...
Yeah, I'm with David Starbuck here.
Stupid crap.
Trina and Tech Ambrosia are kind of like Superman and Clark Kent.
Which
You
one
never
is
see them in the
which?
same place
Which
at
one
the
is
same
which?
Hold on. Wait a
Hmm.
sec. Let me come back on camera
Oh Lord.
for a sec. Anchor. There we go. Wait, can you tell the difference?
It's Tech Ambrosia.
Right? Actually, I need to clean my glasses. Now I can't read anything in the chat, by the way, but that's okay.
All right. If VCF Montreal happens, I have to go up there and I have to bring a brown-haired wig with me.
Just bring Ambrosia. Just bring Amber with you. She has a partner here in Toronto, so good enough reason to come to Canada.
I do have a valid passport now. Managed to get it in before that all got effed up.
Good.
Speaking of such things, Emily sent me something today. So Governor Bob Ferguson, Democrat, I looked him up. Very proud to announce that Washington State Department of Health will now process all requests to change gender designation on birth certificates within 3 business days. Previously, there was much as a 10-month wait. A team of more than a dozen people worked through the weekend to clear the department's backlog of more than 500 requests.
Wow.
We're speeding up government
And that,
especially
folks,
the people.
is how you do public service.
Yep. Also, it goes to show what happens when you just don't have government employees with their feet up on their desk. Because look at that. More than a dozen people through the weekend went from a 10-month wait to a 3-day wait. Just saying. Could have been done before. There's no reason they couldn't have done this 5 years ago.
Government.
I realized.
Government.
That's all I got.
Well,
government.
Government. Well, if the governor isn't directly overseeing things,
No,
departments-
government, not governor.
Government.
Yeah.
I'm not going to continue my statement because apparently you don't want to hear it.
No, say it.
Nope.
We love you anyways, Joe.
Say it, Joe.
Garth, we've had 3 that have passed. Two, 3. I don't know. How many have I tested? I've lost count. We had one that was bad.
3
though.
or 4, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, did Joe leave?
Yeah, he did.
Bye, Joe. Oh my gosh. So many certs, so little time.
So
SSL
how
cert?
is the Breville espresso machine? Oh boy.
Oh, you got to go back and watch the stream to find out. Oh, and it's also the empty box. Look! I can lift it with one finger. I gotta throw it out. Condense it down and throw it out.
I think I heard a cat.
Because
Yeah, that was mine.
it's way too heavy.
This one. Oh my gosh.
There's
look at
there's
that butter tot.
Yeah, she's not gonna last. She hates being held. Hates it. Yeah. She's HUNGRY.
Ah,
Go ahead.
it's time for the FOOD.
No, she's just that motivated. She doesn't stop eating. And she's like so skinny. I wish I had her metabolism. She's been checked. She's healthy. She just has a fast metabolism. And now she's in front of the screen, so I can't see anybody.
No
Oh,
tapeworm.
I know nothing about that with cats. Nope, not a thing.
You will pay attention to me, human.
I mean, I have a cat over here. On top of the computer. That's the fat Gigi. Then I got her sister right there.
All right, Rudy. Have a good night. See, I
Night,
told
Rudy.
you. Rudy said
Night,
you had to
Rudy.
get back to work.
Yeah, so when we had after our house fire in 2014, we got this cat that's biting my fingers right now, hey Ginger, and her sister from the Humane Society. Our plan was 2 cats. Then my brother had this bright idea of getting suckered into bringing home 2 more cats from a coworker, which was Sophie, the one that was abused, that her hips damaged, and then her brother who was thrown through a window.
Mm.
So they both came in, and yeah, not your fault, right, brother? I know, sucker, just like me. Anyway, so they came in, and that started it all. Next thing you know, we got Bit, then we got Bandit, then we got this cat, we got Bella, then we got the 3, boom, 11 cats. That's how it starts.
Too many.
Yeah.
Way too many.
Yeah, we cut it off at 11. There was only one other cat that we wanted to bring in. That was Mama Kitty, but she was too feral. She came inside and she's like, get me the F out of here. I want to go live outside. You give me free food anyway. I saw that. And
I
you're
like
like, okay,
Emily,
I want to
like,
see
yeah,
the screen.
I can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to type in the terminal and it's missing.
So that's why I like the having the stacked screens instead of like going this way, so I can put it up high so the cats can't actually block it.
So I have 3 screens. I've got one here, one here, one here.
Yep. See, I would move everything.
And then
right
work
on
over
top.
here.
Only
But
3?
still.
Only 3? I see another one behind you.
Well, that's my working on stuff machine. That's my work machine. That's my working on stuff machine. Then there's a TV over here I haven't used in a long time. I should just remove.
Yeah. My number of monitors is going down by the number
Or
of
Emily,
once
you could
cats
turn
eat.
it. You could turn it into a 4th monitor.
Nah. I have genuinely thought about that, but I don't need it enough. So usually up here is like when I'm running logs, like I'm watching Certificate Cert Manager as I'm trying to troubleshoot it. So that's on this one, and then everybody else is here, and then my searching for Google and other stuff is here. Of course, my token expired.
Arthur, I don't know if there's a limit to how many cats we have. We're legally, quote unquote, allowed to have in Florida. I don't care. They're well taken care for. They're loved. Trust me. It's better to have them inside than stuck in some shelter or
Shelter,
or whatever.
yeah.
I feel like Florida doesn't really care. Of all the states,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Florida.
What are you
So-
doing, Belly? Well, easy. Okay, I gotta turn off the keyboard because here comes butt.
And Emily, did you see the
No, I can't see.
post that I tagged you in?
the what?
The post I tagged you in
Which one?
under self-promotion.
That would be in
Yes,
Discord.
I did.
Okay, all right.
I didn't. Where is it?
Join Veronica Explains Patreon, and you can see it too.
Oh, you mean you're gonna give me a membership? Okay.
No.
Twitch membership
Oh.
drop when?
I think we have a limit, by the way, of 3 cats. It's either 2 or 3 here in Toronto.
As long as they, that they're allowed to know about. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, like the woman that passed away and I ended up adopting poor Remy from, she had 5 and originally had 10.
It's a lot of cats.
But I don't know what happened, if she rehomed 5 of them before her death or
They got
what happened to the
out.
rest of them. Yeah, but there was 5 left. And Remy was the sweetest out of all of them. So I took Remy because they did little profiles and were like, which one would you like? Because I replied right away. I'm like, I'll take one. And then they did profiles. The person who is rehoming them did the profiles, and they all the other 4 just seemed like absolute assholes. So I was like, I'm going to take Remy. And also, he was the oldest, and he was my shadow for 2 years. He was 16 when I adopted him, and then when he was 18, I had to put him down. So
That's true. That's right. Cats don't have owners; they have servants.
yes, that's right.
And trust me, I know this full well with the amount of work I do every day to take care of 11 cats.
Unless
Like-
they're somehow like my two male tomcats, Vinny and Sajin, who acted more like dogs than they did cats.
Not my cats. They're definitely bow to me human. And I do just that.
No,
My-
both
my-
of them were. Vinny learned from Sajin because I got Vinny as a abandoned kitten off the streets. So he learned from Sajin, and I don't know where Sajin got it because I was visiting a friend at a trailer park back in Michigan, and we heard this cat like nonstop meowing and panicking, and it turned out to be this black cat that I took. We brought him in. I took him home with me, and he was really sweet cat. Wanted to stay inside. Wanted to be around people. We took him in to get fixed and found out he was already fixed. So we're pretty certain he was, a dump and run.
I hate people.
Because he was very much I want to be around people. I want to be inside. I want nothing to do with outside much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll quote me on this. I hate people.
But
Yeah,
he was, as soon as you walked in the door, he came running up, meowing, wanted you to pay attention to him, say hi to him as soon as you got home.
Mhm.
Was upset if he was in the house by himself for a little while.
Sounds like my Bella. At least when I leave.
And-
This Bella right here.
My Bella was the furry one that you saw.
Yeah, this is my huge cat. I mean, look at the size of this behemoth.
Oh,
And,
she's a chonker.
Oh,
An
she's
absolute
huge.
unit.
She's a hefty girl. I'm gonna pick you up, Bella. I know you're gonna get mad at me. Oh God, you're heavy. But look at the size of this girl. Oh, she's all wet right here because she's drinking water.
That's a chunker.
Yeah, she's my shadow. She's the one that if you see right here the damage on the wall, that's her. And if I go this way, you can see another spot on the other side of the monitor. That's her. For whatever reason, she likes to claw the walls and rip it off, and then grab a piece and pull it, and whatever. And she was the product of someone got a cat for as a kitten, and then for the daughter, and when it became a cat, the kid didn't want it anymore, so they were just gonna get rid of it. Like she was like just trash or whatever. In my opinion, is what my mindset they had. And a friend of mine, her name was actually Bella, or Isabella, but she reached out to me and said, "Can you save this poor girl?" And initially, my brother, aka Splendid Daddy, said no, and then I brought her home anyway. And this poor girl, she was covered in fleas. She had to be miserable. When I handed her to me, I looked at her and I could see the fleas going in and out through her. She's got thick fur.
Aww.
So, yep, I brought her in, gooped her, got her cleaned up, did all that good stuff, gave her a good meal. She was nervous because of all the other cats, because she, at the time, I think she was number 7 when we brought her in.
Was she
But-
before or after the 3 shits?
She was before the 3 shits, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we, yeah, I mean, she's my shadow. If I leave the house, she yowls.
Aww.
She's
You're
my
a
girl.
person.
Yep, she's my baby. She barely. I mean, she occasionally she'll go upstairs and visit David, but most of the days she stays right here, and hangs out in her spots. Yep, she's my
I
shadow.
feel like there's a story about the 3 shits.
The 3 shits are the 3 kittens that we found in our backyard.
Mm.
And our backyard is literally smaller than my bedroom. I just went out there one day and I saw these 3 kittens stacked up in the corner during the pouring rain. I took care of them for a while because I wasn't sure how old they were, and whether or not they still needed to be with their mother. The mother's mama cat, the one I mentioned earlier, the one that came in that was too feral. And I brought her when I was certain, because I was feeding them. They're eating, wet food and dry food. So I figured, okay, well, I guess they could probably survive without the mom too, because I was giving them kitten pate at the time. So I brought them in, and we call them the three shits because, we have one cat. One of the 3 is named Loki, and he's a god, the god of mischief.
Mhm.
She was into everything, and she's our smallest cat. She's rinky dinky, but she was into everything. Then they have her brother, who's Al, which you guys saw earlier. He was up on the desk earlier. Al was, And then the cat that barely did the third one of the three is her name is Min. I named her after a character from the Wheel of Time, Elmendrada, short. But in the books they call her Min most of the time.
Mhm.
And
One who could
she's
see the future.
Yep. Oh, she can see auras around people and see what they're whatever. But anyway, that's another story for another time. But anyway, she's my brother's cat. For some reason, she loves him. I don't understand it. No, let's be honest. No, just kidding. She basically stays upstairs except for breakfast. Then she'll come down into the second floor when I'm feeding him. Other than that, she's pretty much upstairs and with him.
Oh.
Occasionally, she'll come down here, and I'll know she's down here because she'll start chewing on my toes. I'll be like, "Hey, Manny," and then the Bandit is another one of the. We have 5 cats in this house that are from our neighborhood. Bandit was abandoned, or she ran into my neighbor's garage. He texted me and said, "Hey, there's a cat in this garage. In my garage, you want it?" I was like, "Heck yeah!" And she was so tiny, palm of the hand tiny. I brought her in the house, showed her to my brother, and he started cussing my neighbor out, just in the house, because he contacted me about the cat, and she ended up costing us $2,000.
Oh.
The poor girl was bottom lip was falling off her jaw,
Oh God.
so we had to get her emergency surgery. And she's up here hanging out in the hallway. That must be Minnie, according to what my brother said. And so so Bandit was the father cat, the male cat that his name was Lucky. He's an all black cat in the neighborhood. He's been in here for decades. He's the father of Bandit and the 3 turds, as we like to call them. So Bandit and Min take after their dad. They have the same face, and they both have black streaks on them because he's all black. But yeah, she was she was definitely worth the $2,000 though. She's a sweet girl.
Aw.
Yeah. Talk about the $2,000 to fix the cat that doesn't like me. Yes, Dave, it's the cat that doesn't like you. She's afraid. I don't know, whatever reason, she's afraid of my brother. Even though, granted, she didn't know he paid for her to get her fixed. I brought her in the first night that she came in. Before I noticed that she had the lip issue, I fed her, and then I put her into like a little pen to keep her separated from the other cats. But it was like I took my closet, it's like a walk-in closet, and put up a little baby gate type thing. She climbed up that thing and climbed up the side of bed. And at the time, I had a beard like my brother does. I got a beard like it was down to here. She crawled up underneath the beard and fell asleep while I was laying in bed. So I was like, all right, I don't care. It hurt my feelings. You want to lay and sleep with me at night? So yes, she's definitely my cat.
So low level, Remy used to love milk, butter. Yeah, basically, if it was like some kind of dairy, he got into it. Like I remember one morning, one time I put a glass of milk on my computer desk, and I went back to get the food. When I came back, face first into the milk.
Yeah, my Ginger, the orange cat here, she loved butter. When she used to actually walk before we got all the extra cats, she used to actually move out of this room. Now she basically stays up on the desks because she's afraid of the little cats. I'm guessing. I don't know the real reason. But we used to have a stick of butter in the little butter thing, and occasionally we'll forget to cover it up. And we'll come up and there she is. Lick, lick, lick,
And
lick,
then
lick.
and then one night I went to get up because I had corn on the cob, and I had, of course, melted butter on it, because what else do you put on it but butter?
A little salt, maybe.
No, I just put butter and then a little more butter, and wait, I don't think that's enough. And I had more butter.
Yeah, there's no such thing as too much butter.
Call me weird. I like my popcorn perfectly plain.
But no
Weird.
butter, no salt?
Nope.
Gotta have the butter. I'm sorry. I don't care about the salt.
I remember when the theaters, back when I was like a teenager, would put the butter on for you.
That long ago?
Right there. That long ago. And I would
still do it.
I would, yeah, but I think you gotta don't you do it yourself now?
No, it depends on the theater. Sometimes you can go to theater and they'll
some
do
of
it for you. Sometimes they'll have it off to the side. I mean,
But
I haven't been to a
used
movie
to-
theater in like a decade, so I wouldn't.
I used to ask for butter every quarter of the way through.
Yeah, a little bit butter, a little bit butter,
Yeah,
a little bit butter.
exactly.
Layer like a lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's no, bleh,
No, I mean no, that's
no,
perfect.
no. But then
And
again, I
but,
am
but
also kind of fastidious about like sauces and oils and things on my hand,
I'm not
Trina,
and I
touching
blame that on
line.
computers.
I'm not
Trina,
Blame
touching
that on
that line.
computers and the early
Not
chat
touching.
rooms.
Trina, did
I'm
you see
not
my
touching
brother's
that
comment?
line. What's that at the? Fuck off, Dave. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's not
Fuck
even
off,
in the
Dave.
chat, and he's not even live. I mean, he's getting Trina. Oh, I
But
love it.
that was the good days back. And then I
Yep.
remember that the theater that we used to go to, they opened up a new one, and so this one was. It's now a library. Last I knew. But they and I walked through it, and I'm like, I remember when this was a theater. Like I remember this was like theater number one. That's how often I went there.
Ah,
Um,
another silent one. Gotcha.
Yeah, really silent one. They turned into a library. Yeah.
Yeah. Shh.
Yeah. But yeah, after the other one had opened, they turned that one into like a discount theater or a discount movie theater, and so you'd have to wait about a month, and then they would release the movie in that theater after like the initial brouhaha had gone off, and you could watch any of those movies for $5. Didn't matter the day, didn't matter the time, $5.
Just like
So
the
I would
footlong.
I would just wait a month, or the time that it would take for them to get the movie, and just go see it for $5. But they have
I don't
that,
know
that
why
was years ago.
I don't know why Two Light Crew just popped in my head when you said $5. $10, 2 hours, any time of the day.
Oh my
No,
god!
I just
come on,
have the
finish.
$5 footlong jingle stuck in my head.
Oh, Subway.
We're not even gonna start. We're not even gonna talk about Subway and the problems that is Subway. And
No, bro, I will not stop. I will sing. I will make everybody cringe and cry.
yeah, but the thing is, so David, I can kick him off.
But she won't be that mean.
Don't put it past her.
I need the drop.
Oh, okay.
Almost time for
I am-
severance. Severance date.
Oh, perfect.
I
All
got
right.
fuzz on my shirt. Could have told me. Whatever.
I didn't notice.
I did. I was like,
Sorry, I've been paying attention to my memory testing.
Your fascinating mem test.
Yep. All right. Well, I had a good time. Good seeing everybody. I almost got.
It was great. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was
You
gonna say I
almost
almost got my certificate stuff working in the meantime, and my work stuff is still running probably for another hour. So I'll check on it in a little bit. So
Nice.
thanks
All
everybody.
right, have a good night.
You too.
Bye, Emily.
Bye everybody.
Bye. And then there was 3.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to stop this after this test because I'm
No.
getting bored.
You getting bored of your own mem test?
Yeah, well, it gets a little tiresome.
What? Oh, fine. Stop doing that and hang out with us instead.
You got to remember, Trina's from the time when you had to manually pour the bits into the cables.
Yeah, that's true. She is from the silent movie time, so.
The silent movie years. Yeah. It's how I know about the Titanic.
And it's
'cause
also
I was on board. I was one of the lucky ones that got off.
and it's also
in more
almost time
ways than
for
one.
Justin D. Morgan.
Yes, yeah. I don't want to overstream Justin. So
You can for 5-10 minutes or whatever. Whatever this thing
well,
takes.
this shouldn't take that much longer. We're at 95%. So
But you're doing it 10 more, I thought.
no.
Oh wait, that's Saturday when you do your 8-hour stream. That's right.
Yep.
You need to put on some DS9 on another screen. Oh, DS9 would be nice.
Saturday into Sunday when she's
Wait,
doing
wait,
the 24 hours.
Does Trina have another
subathon.
stream? Another stream? Another screen? Does she have?
Yeah,
another
I have
screen?
2 of them. Remember, because Emily
Oh.
got me the dual arm, so I could actually put it over on the other screen.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I did what Jason did, where I have 2 screens vertically.
Yep.
Mm.
So I used to do well. Originally, I had just for my Windows machine, I had 4 monitors, I had the 3 and then one on top. But then I was like, well, then I got the Mac Mini, so I had a spot for that. So I used 2 of those for that, and then I had to do this cat food and water. So I took down one monitor because of this little cat right here.
Hmm.
She doesn't leave the. She really, literally, doesn't really leave the desk area. So I gave her water and her food and her litter box. And so I lost 2 monitors. I just put them there, which then Bella ate one of them. She's gone through 2 monitors already. That little turd of a cat.
Low level, I did actually have 2 monitors for a while, or actually I had 3 for a while.
Trying to go down to one.
And
No.
then imagine trying to go down to one screen, and I went from 3 to 1. So I been there, done that, and then I had to survive with 1 for a while, and then it was actually Emily who for my birthday donated a dual monitor arm.
Yeah, so
My birthday
I
gave me a
need.
birthday gift.
I would say the best number of monitors per system is 2. Now, granted, I do have like obviously the iMac is 1, the Fedora machine is 1, and then my Ubuntu machine is 2. And then I have that stack of laptops right there that are all different Linux distros. But I think the perfect number is, 3 is not bad, but 2 is definitely better than. I can't do 1. I'm sorry, I can't do 1.
I guess.
But yeah, like I have Discord on my left monitor, which I need to get replaced because it's fuzzy. It's like more gray than black. Yeah. So the screen quality is shit, and it also has a couple lines on the screen that just are like on the screen. They just are like in the screen. So, but the main one I use, nice, crystal clear, but it's also dumb as a brick because I only have HDMI plugged into it, and every time I go and bring my computer out of sleep,
Oh, I
gotta
never
go to
use sleep.
or
Never.
not sleep, but the screen
Oh,
blackout.
I turn that off.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worrying about it. But the issue with my main monitor, it's stupid because I have to go into the settings, not all the time, just sometimes, and change it over to VGA because there's only 2 inputs, VGA and HDMI. And I got to change it over to VGA, and then it goes, oh, wait, there's nothing in the VGA. Do you want to switch to HDMI? Click OK. And I'm like, for fuck's sakes, can't you just automatically do this? So it does sometimes and it doesn't others, and I don't know why. So, but anyway, that's me just ranting about the monitors. But I like to get the left one replaced because I don't like the quality of it.
Oh, I'm still using the basic 60 hertz 1080p's. I don't usually. Well, these 2 are actually 75, but these 4 are 7. But anyway, I don't have any of the fancy 4K whatever things because I don't need them. It's a waste of money.
I once got a computer. The guy sold me the computer with the monitor, blah blah blah. I take home the computer, plug in the monitor, it won't turn off. It's on. It was a cheapy Dell 19-inch monitor that came with the cheapy computer. You can imagine what the tower was like. But yeah, so I ended up, instead of trying to sell it with the computer, I just used it as a test monitor because I'm like, I don't care if it stays on. Burns out, it burns out.
Yep.
But yeah, I would like to get one to replace that monitor because it's kind of poopity poop. Especially when I'm trying to work, like trying to see I do my coding on the main one because it's better quality, but then trying to read sometimes it sucks over here.
I can say for something like that, a widescreen monitor would be nice. Like I bought a 34-inch widescreen, and I'm actually kind of regretting. I kind of been thinking about getting rid of it and going back down to a 27 because almost everything game-wise is really oriented for either 2K resolution or 4K resolution. They really don't handle the widescreen very well, which means almost everything gets letterbox, or you end up with like a little bit of extra on the sides, and now your UI is here and here and here and here with this huge gaps in between.
Right.
Now for David was asking, does it work as two displays? It does, but Windows 10 and Windows 11 really don't handle portrait resolutions very well. So even though it's 3440 by 1440, I think is the resolution, or 3260 or whatever it is, when you split that in half to make it two monitors, now Windows tries to fit everything into less than 2K resolution, and it doesn't take the vertical into account. So everything kind of gets squished and stretched, and it just doesn't look right. But I can say, if you have it just on a single system, two windows side by side is awesome. It is absolutely great to have one window here where you're looking at something and code on the other and still be able to see it.
Yeah.
So productivity, 100% vote for it. Gaming and other usage, not a fan.
That's why I stick to the basic 24-inch. Like I have 4 24-inch monitors here, 2 for my Mac, 2 for my main system. Obviously, Mac 27. These are the first monitors I bought after the house fire. They're both 27-inch AOCs. The bezels, 1-inch bezels basically. Because they're older than dirt. They're from 2014. But most cases, for my usage, I prefer the simple 24-inch monitors. Don't need anything fancy. I game, WoW here, and I have another screen to do other things over there, and I can turn on the Mac screens and have all my chat programs over there, like Discord and all that kind of stuff.
All right, so
no, you're not leaving.
Low level. I'm going to show you what I play. So I do game.
No.
I'm going to show you the game I play.
It's called Tetris or Solitaire.
Here it is, World of Solitaire.
Told you.
And
Called
I
it.
sit here. Oh, look.
I used to do that all the time on my laptop.
I'm
on my laptop, my iPad. Yeah, she does it the right way. She does 3 cards.
You can put the black 10 on the red and jack.
Yeah, but that doesn't really do much. And the 6 on the 7, the 7 on the 8.
Yeah, but that's not going to win me the game, though. So I can do this. I could move the 10 over, but I can't move this 10 down because the jack's stuck in behind.
Yeah, you need the 4. What you need is the 4 of spades.
Yeah, and that's buried in behind the 10. So
you lose. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all right. New game.
I
can sit here and watch me play solitaire for the next.
Oh, white screen. Oh, white background. No back seating, fellas. Yeah, or whatever. It's solitaire.
Yeah, right.
Spoilers.
Well, on that note, speaking of going to the back seat, I'm going to take off and go to the back seat and go curl up on my
Which
bed.
means back seat, you can go sit in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
It's going to go sit on the thinking throne.
Might soon have to do another stream.
Porcelain
Anyway,
mem test.
so don't forget to hit the like button. Go to trinastech.com. You can see links to all my online presence. And thanks for tuning in. I might do more of this on Saturday. Don't directly quote
Starting
me on that.
at noon and ending at 6 p.m.
At 8, because I have to
On
keep
Sunday.
Amber Spot. I have to keep Amber Spot warm Saturday.
Okay,
So
from
she only starts at 6.
8
She
hours
usually
stream,
goes for
12 to
2
8.
hours. Yeah, so I'd have to be like noon to 8. Which I don't know.
So you're starting on noon on Saturday and ending at 8 on Sunday. Got it.
No, 8 on Saturday.
No. That's almost true because you'll be going on Dave's stream.
Do what? I'll be testing everything here by that point.
Oh, come on. You got boxes upon boxes upon boxes.
Good night, Carther.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.
Yep. Night.